Hey everybody, it's time for the Geek Report. This is Corey Salted True Floyd. Today in the Geek Report, we're going to have a talk about Kathleen Kennedy's recent statement about Star Wars and toxicity. We're celebrating a 10-year anniversary of a crazy franchise, and this MCU villain still thinks he's got a few more entries left in his belt. All that and more today in the Geek Report. And we're back. Everybody, this is the Geek Report powered by Amerime Media. I'm Corey Salter True Floyd. And of course, I'm here with the man with the plan, my number two, my shadowy demon engine.
I thank you for the entrance, but do I honestly look like somebody that has a plan? Honest. The planning is done by Nico. Nico,
Which is
Queen Nico.
perfect intro. Queen Neek in the building.
She's the smart one about us.
She really is. Hey, Nico. She'll be right with us.
Let's get let's get
Anywho, as you folks already know, it's another week, and there's a few things that happen in and around our universe, and we're going to talk about some of them. That being said, let's roll into it. Uh, let's start off on something. Let's start off on a strong note. It is June, so of course, Pride, the LGBTQ community. There's a lot of them, a lot of them in our universe. And this week, I wanted to highlight one of them. Kevin Conroy, aka the voice of Batman. He recently passed away at the end of 2023, but he was the voice of Batman for over 30 years, and he even played him in a version of multiverse live action. He was an icon. He was always open with himself, and everyone loved him. Like I don't know any Kevin Conroy haters. Do you, Demon?
mm, not that I can think of.
Exactly. It's like you might not even be a fan of Batman as a whole, but but you gotta respect the voice. And of course,
As they as much as I hate Batman, and oh boy, we know I hate Batman.
you really
Only
do.
person that hates Batman more than me is King Lion. It's a story for another day. But you got to give the love and respect to the legend Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy, you're definitely sorely missed. Funny thing is, his last project is currently you can buy it now. It's a Crisis on Infinite Earths. It's like a it's like a 4 part thing online. You could video on demand. He plays one of several Batmen, of course. Just something to check out, especially if you're a big aficionado on the DC animated universe. What's next, Demon?
So, ooh,
So Eric Kripke, showrunner for The Boys, originally said he planned that there was going to be 5 seasons of the show, but now he says, you know what, it might be a little bit longer than that. There's a lot more stories he wants to tell in the universe.
My bad. My bad. I literally was talking to y'all the whole time and nobody could hear me.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, actually, David is more of the man who's the muscle, and I would be more of the planner. For sure. Sorry, missed opportunity.
I'm the man with I'm the muscle, and the one that all of that means is I dig the graves. That's
Pretty much. Pretty much. I mean, that's pretty fair. Are you up for 15 seasons of The Boys?
yes.
As
I'm
long as
not
it
gonna.
doesn't get as ridiculous as Supernatural, because Supernatural, I'm watching. I'm in season 7. And
Oh,
my God, what the? Yeah,
You haven't even got to the weirdest stuff yet.
really, because I don't know. Bringing Cass back to life after he tried to play God and it didn't really work out for him. I don't know. That's pretty.
Leviathan.
Yeah, and the Leviathan, like I thought that was interesting because of course Mass Effect, one of my favorite games.
Hmm.
So like that was like a really interesting callback to, of course technically that came first, maybe. I don't know. But I thought that would be that was really interesting. You
But
know,
with this, between the boys and Gen V, uh,
I mean there's a
there's
lot
a,
to definitely build into, like as far as in this world.
even with those animated ones they did,
Yeah. Yeah,
diabolical.
diabolical. Yeah.
I it was like there was definitely some crazy pieces that revealed in that. Like, yeah, in this story, there are supervillains, but they're also under contract with the same corporation, and they run storylines to keep public opinion up.
Oh, about
And I was like,
superhero.
yeah,
I mean,
I was
yeah,
like,
that is interesting.
it was the one where they had the two black superheroes.
Which made it worse.
Well,
Um,
Alicia Tyler wrote it, and she voiced the main character, one of the main characters. So I thought it was hilarious.
I don't know. Aisha Tyler, she kind of her comedy is funny at times, but yeah, a lot of times it just kind of has me at crickets. I've
It's
seen
okay.
her work on Archer.
Well, mind you, she doesn't write on Archer.
She was writing on Archer,
She was. I gotta
like
see
not
what.
not a lot, but I've seen the episodes in which she wrote, and they weren't all that good, if I'm being honest. But I don't really like that show to begin with, so there's that
I,
also. I've also seen her in other stuff, and
I
even
love
seen,
Archer.
like heard her write other stuff, and it's just not.
I'm
It don't
hungry.
tickle my fancy, but no judgment.
Fill
She's
It's just
me
she's
I'm just not
better.
her
She's
demographic.
better. She's better with unwritten stuff. She's better off the cuff, off the top.
Mhm. Okay, so improv.
Yeah. Uh,
Okay, fair enough.
let's move on. Thank you, Demon. Now, the voice actors just recently did a video panel where they told, they was like, guess what, guys, we're done with season two voice wise, so now it's all up to the animation team. Has Been Hotel, big hit on Amazon Prime. We did a great review with it with two special guests. Check it out. Check it out for our podcast. I'm excited, especially since I just recently watched the latest episode of Hell of a Boss. So I'm kind of hyped. Demon, are
Okay.
you caught up?
Of course I'm caught up. Why did you even ask me such disrespectful thing?
uh, what did you think of that last episode? That was a lot of feels.
A lot of feels. And honestly, it was enjoyable. I really liked the last episode. I really can't wait for next season because I want to see
Well,
if God
yeah.
ever pops up in
Yo,
the
how
show.
about that?
I want to know his opinion about the first sinner being fucking saved, rehabilitated, being a goddamn snake. I know he gonna be pissed.
My man, Serpentious. You know what? I bet you that's probably a very overall thing. What if
Side note.
God is actually absent?
Side note. But have you seen the latest episode of Hell of a Boss?
Talking to Nico.
I have not.
Ah, this is something you definitely worth watching,
I'm
especially
I
rooting
mean,
for
I haven't started the series at all, so that's
you know
yeah, that's fine. I
the
don't care for spoilers here. It doesn't matter.
well, no, it's not even about spoiling it. It's something that I would want you to genuinely experience, because it 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 takes a lot of love and care to tell such interesting fucked up stories along with unbelievably good music.
You're a
Oh, so it's a musical?
Well, it's a show. It's a
No,
show.
but but it's a musical, like fucking
Yes.
Glee.
No.
Oh
No.
God.
No.
Yeah.
Not like Glee.
How dare you?
You
First
said
off,
not like-
these are original songs.
Okay,
Second,
that's fair.
the cast of the people in Hazbin Hotel are
Uh-huh.
not as bad as the characters in Glee.
Well,
Some
again,
of
I've never
those,
seen not nary an episode of Glee. I just remember Glee was a musical. Okay,
yo,
I'm not talking about the content. I'm just talking about like the whole I like concept of it being a musical. That is all.
all
To be
right,
clear.
that
Okay.
I'm
Not
about to have a
not trying to
tangent.
throw no shade, not trying to be disrespectful.
No, Glee is oh,
That bad, huh?
uh, it
Again, never saw it, so
the
I don't know.
characters are so horrible. It's like, I'm
Glee
sorry,
is the
am I supposed
definition
to
of
root for you?
unseasoned.
Huh?
That bad, huh?
I said Glee is the definition of unseasoned.
Oh, well, of course.
But
They just
Unseasoned,
couldn't
and
help
the chicken was
themselves.
cleaned with Dawn dish soap.
no,
Oh, oh.
the crazy thing with Glee is the person that's set up to be the bad guy
Mhm.
is technically right all the time.
Huh. Interesting.
Because it's like the cheerleading coach, she's a crazy white woman. She's
Right.
definitely crazy. But she's
Right.
calling out the guy who runs the Glee Club because he be doing way too much.
Hmm.
He's just like, so let me get this straight. Like, you know what? We got to talk about this another day.
Yeah.
Let's go into
Yeah.
the next one
We can
because
move
there's
on.
so
Yeah.
much to unpack with
Sorry.
Glee. In a bit of sad news, the fight between Mike Tyson, and Jake Paul is going to be postponed. Tyson had a flare up of his ulcer. Uh, Doctors say it would be best if they just postpone the fight, despite the fact that Tyson's like, listen, I could still knock this kid out. I do believe him. So, but right now the fight is going to be postponed. From what it looks like, Jake Paul might be fighting his brother Logan Paul in July. So I don't know. That just looks like a reflection of our current election. But anyway, uh,
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
we don't know when this fight is going to be postponed to. I theorize
Might be over the
before
summer.
the year is over. Huh?
Yeah. Like might be when was it scheduled before?
July.
Yeah, so they might just do it in like September. They may not postpone it like super far because
They
they
better
want to keep
not.
it fresh in people's mind.
I
Like
want to see
here's the
that.
thing, about if
I
they
want to
do it
see
by
this
the
white
at
boy
the
get
end of the year,
fucked up.
I mean, I would love to see Tyson whoop his ass, but I think if they do it by the time, before Christmas,
You know what?
people will still
I'm
care,
getting
maybe.
tired of this
I
shit.
know
I'm talking
people
shit.
will still care because this is literally a fight for the culture, boxing culture and black culture.
You know what? I'm getting really tired of
Yeah, I don't like it. Like,
talking shit.
Because I am not.
didn't he fight his brother
The
already?
name expensive.
No, him and his brother have never fought in the ring.
No,
Ironically,
no, no. I'm saying Tyson. Did Tyson fight Logan Paul? Didn't he fight Logan Paul or
no.
something? No?
Logan Logan Paul is currently a wrestler in the WWE,
Huh.
which
Oh,
which
okay.
which I'm afraid to admit he's actually a really good performer. I just hate him as a person, and and and, and he plays a heel, so he just accepts the hate, and I'm just like, all right.
No, I'm really tired.
I just want him to hurt this
This
kid's
boy
face
talking shit on my name.
so
Yeah.
much.
I'm getting tired.
Have
You
y'all
just
been
don't know
watching
I'm crying
the
about
that
the
one
things
that
that I'm
one
going to do to him.
dude that be on Instagram? Yeah.
Domain expansion. I'm
Yep.
Mike Tyson. Ring
He's
the
definitely doing the
bell.
words. Yep. Definitely doing the words.
Mike Tyson is a Mike Tyson is a oh man this and the no and the weirdest part for me is the younger generation like oh look Jake Paul's gonna knock out Mike Tyson. I'm like I'm sorry what chocolate milk out your nose chicken nuggets cold looking ass talking about.
They're the type of kids that eat chicken that was clean with Dawn dish soap.
Hmm. Demon, let's go to the next one.
All right, all right, all right. Oh,
Head of Star Wars Productions, Kathleen Kennedy, is saying that the Star Wars franchise is struggling with toxicity due to a male dominated fan base.
That's not
Now,
why.
she's
That's not
not.
why. That's not why. That's not why
She's
the
not
franchise is struggling.
entirely wrong, but she's also completely
there's
bad at
that
her job.
there's two issues here. Yes, there is a great amount of toxicity due, and a lot of it is coming from the males in Star Wars. But the other thing is, you're not making good stuff.
It's two
Yeah,
things that can be
like
true. There's male
right.
toxicity in it, and she's just bad at her job.
But here's the thing. Let's not relegate it to just male toxicity because I'm pretty sure there are female YouTubers out here who are diehard fans of Star Wars who are pissed off with what the fuck they're doing too. You get what I'm
That
saying?
too.
So let's not relegate it to just males. And oh, like, is it predominantly males? Sure, but let's not make it seem like because this is a
Let's not
male,
absolve
like
them.
let's not absolve them, but also let's also not make it seem like oh because this is a male dominated fan base, that's the reason why it's toxic. No, that's not it. Y'all keep fucking with shit. It's the same thing with The Witcher. Niggas are mad about The Witcher because y'all keep fucking with really good source material. Y'all have no respect for the original shit at all, and it's annoying because you're not even like the shit that you're adding in isn't really helping with any of the source material. So it's again, it's
Mhm.
annoying.
And with this, I'm just mind you, the Acolyte, the first two episodes of the Acolyte came out on Disney Plus, and so far it's okay, but there's already two two really big plot holes. And I,
Maybe they're gonna fill them. We can only
no,
hope.
no, they like maybe they will. I don't know because but right now it just looks weird. It's like I understand that you have a twin sister that you haven't seen in over 20 years, but why do y'all have the same exact hairstyle?
Because our sisters.
And it's not
I,
like they're
I don't know.
it's like you wait, y'all haven't been around each other in 20 years, but somehow y'all have the same exact hairstyle.
Are they twins?
They're well, no,
If they're
yeah, they are
twins, that kind of makes sense.
they
Because
are
I've seen
twins, but
twins. Okay, so I've seen twins do that. Like they could be separated at birth, and then all of a sudden they're they meet finally after being separated at birth, and guess what? These niggas dress like have very similar like hairstyles at least, but maybe they're dressing differently. That actually that's a real thing between twins.
It's called
all
twin
right, but you
tuition.
got one that used to be a Jedi and one that's trying to be a Sith. I thought there would at least be a
Okay,
change in hair.
I
No,
mean
twin.
maybe not. Maybe outfit changes more
His
so.
outfit changes, not a change. Twin tuition. It's twin
I mean,
Oh,
tuition.
technically, if Anakin didn't get burned the fuck up in Revenge of the Sith, he'd have probably still kept the same hair. He probably wouldn't have put that goddamn mask on.
oh no, he wouldn't have because he needs that to breathe.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? He would have still been Christian Haydenson, Hayden Christensen.
If that nigga didn't respect the high ground, dumbass.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
couldn't have just like, I don't know, force grabbed a boulder or some rocks, the dirt underneath that nigga, make him slip before doing
He could
that
have.
shit.
He definitely could have force fucked the foundation. for sure.
right? He could have force fucked the foundation. And
Hmm.
Like, I don't know.
Speaking of
Weird.
speaking of dumb shit, so the trailer for Venom's The Final Dance came out this week, and I'm just fucking done.
you're done. I haven't watched the trailer yet. I'm going to watch it, and I'm probably still going to watch the movie. Again, I've never
I'm gonna
been
see it.
here
I'm just
for
done.
the acting. I have never been here for the Eddie Brock. I am here for Venom. Me and him resonate on a certain level that most people just wouldn't understand. I wish I
I'm
had my own. I wish I had my own
Toxic.
symbiote.
I'm
Toxic.
just I'm
I
just done.
I recently made a friend, and we have an Eddie and Venom relationship where I am the Venom. I am Venom.
You're
Oh, so you're
encouraging
so if it's
the
anything like
toxicity and
the
the chaos.
movie, so if you're anything like the movie, you're just a cute gay couple.
Basically, I constantly remind him and everybody that I am the big black symbiote living inside.
Wow. Okay.
There's a lot to
Moving on.
unpack there.
So wait. So just to clarify, the trailer was bad. Why?
the This movie trilogy itself started off strong, but then it really lost its mind with Let There Be Carnage,
Yeah,
because
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that.
you you have a very rated R character that
Hmm.
you've tried to stick into this PG-13 world,
Mm.
and it just doesn't work. And then it's okay to be funny, but it's almost like, who wrote this funny? Like, do y'all is was this to get the school kids laughing? I guess,
Is this
sure.
is this Seinfeld funny?
No, because Seinfeld funny actually had levels to it. A lot of the jokes here are just, they're all
Dad
like pie
jokes?
in the face.
Oh, it sound like dad jokes.
And
Dad jokes are very cringy.
that dad jokes are cringy, but every once in a while there's a real good one. And
Ain't,
okay,
ain't got none of
maybe
that.
okay, all right, maybe these are like dad jokes, I guess. Yeah, because every
Cause it's
once
just
in a while
like,
it's like,
oh
okay,
God, please stop. Like, yeah, you're embarrassing.
it's a weird bastardization of a Spider-Man-less universe, and I just kind of want Sony to stop. It's really weird.
Well, are they gonna be finished with this? Like, is this the final movie?
This is the final for Tom Hardy's Venom.
Venom.
I don't know what they're doing after that. We still have the Craven the Hunter movie that's supposed to come out. I'm just done.
And on to the next one.
All right, so Yakuza Like a Dragon video game, the Yakuza series, big hit. I played at least 3 out of 5 of them, and the last one was Like a Dragon, and it's going to be turned into a live action series on Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime just recently knocked it out of the fucking park with Fallout. So I
Yeah, I
feel
really
like
enjoyed Fallout. I'm so pissed off I missed that episode.
Like a Dragon, if they keep the same energy, it's gonna be a good time, because Like a Dragon is a serious. It's like a serious Japanese mafia story, right? But then you also have people in panda suits that you get in fights with on the street, and then you decide to go get drunk and sing karaoke.
Can we have an epic duel between him and the main character and Trash Panda Cheese? An epic ass street brawl, and then it just transitions to them drunk as fuck
You
singing
know
karaoke.
why?
I've never played the Yakuza games, but I have a bunch of friends who played it, and they swear by it. So this is something I'm looking forward to.
It's a really fun video game series. Uh, it's definitely worth it. So to watch this transition over to film, that's gonna be funny. That's gonna be funny. I look forward to it.
Oh, all right, what else we got?
All
Oh
right,
yeah,
so Daniel Brew, he's very confident that Zemo is going to be
Hello.
making return. Huh? I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Daniel Bruhl is very is very confident that his character Zemo will be making a return to the MCU. His character is still alive and is the most successful villain to date. This is facts, though. Of course, Daniel Bruhl played Zemo in the MCU. And the funny thing is, I was just saying this to Demon, I think a few weeks ago, how technically this is the most successful Marvel villain.
Yeah, he did
Because
what he
like,
had to do, and he hasn't gotten clapped.
because it's like Pete Game, he split. He wanted to split the Avengers. He splitted the Avengers, and the winter and Falcon and Winter Soldier. He wanted to kill off the rest of the super soldiers. What did he do? Kill off the super soldiers. My man wasn't worried about getting caught. He knew that was part of the plan. My man,
That man,
my,
only
my man
villain
is
in the
up.
MCU right now with a 2-0 lead. What y'all doing? What y'all doing? Y'all like, now you gonna start acting like Steph Curry in a little bit. Get your shit together.
And the funny thing is, Thanos had a dub, but they went back in time and took the dub away.
How you gonna get your dub auto corrected? That's why.
What the hell?
You know what I'm saying?
Excuse me, I'm having. What the hell is going on here? Ew, that's awkward. But let's go to the next one.
Mm.
It's been 10 years since they killed John Wick's dog. Mm. Listen,
We've been getting banger after banger, so maybe that was a canon event. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard of John Wick, I immediately was just like, I didn't know I needed to see Neo in a new movie, so I didn't go at first. But then one night I was out with friends. We were drinking, and then we went to go see John Wick. Yo, I never heard a crowd all agree at the same time that people had to die. It was like the second you heard that puppy go, oh, it was like, oh, you gotta go.
That dog was just the first in a mountain of corpses.
I love how John was just so nonchalant. He kills like 13 dudes at his house. The cops show up. He's just like, hey Harry, hey John, uh, noise complaint? Yeah, noise complaint. He looks and clearly sees the blood and bodies. He's like, uh, are you working again?
Would you want to be a part of that? I wouldn't want
Nope.
to be a part of that. I ain't seen shit. I
Fuck
am
this
in
shit,
my
I'm out.
I am in my Ray Charles era because I ain't see shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. As we beautifully
Ah,
transition to the next one.
right.
I don't remember 28 days later. That's a long It's 20 years. Jesus Christ.
Right.
That's 2/3 of my current lifespan.
Yo, can we do a reaction to this movie and put it on our Patreon?
Of course.
All right, because I haven't seen this in forever. But anyway, there's a new 28 Days Later movie that's going to be coming out, and Cillian Murphy is coming back to the role of Jim. Now, I remember when this movie first came out, I saw a trailer for it the year before, and I was just like, "Yo, this looks weird but cool." And then I went in the theater and saw it, and I was like, "This is scary as shit." I was like, "Yo, y'all zombies is track stars." I'm like, y'all just running 400s out here.
She a runner, she a track star.
And my man went from gentle giant to murderer in a matter of weeks just to survive.
Welcome back.
Hey, Queen, she'll get it. But yeah, I haven't like you know what the funny thing is? I remember the sequel more than I remember the original. 28 weeks later.
All I can
Is,
remember
is
is the
that
song
weird?
that came from it. The airy song that was attached to the movie. That's about it. It's been so long. I was 10 when this shit came out.
Jeez. I was like,
Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you
yes,
now.
Okay, cool. Y'all can
yeah.
hear me, but now I can't hear y'all at all. Hold on. I'm gonna switch my audio.
Bum, bum, bum.
Shall we wait for her to
You
get her
still
stuff?
talking?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ba da ba ba ba. I'm loving it. Yo, Demon,
Yeah.
do you remember this? I want McNuggets, y'all. I want
I
McNuggets, y'all. I want McNuggets, y'all.
can't hear a thing.
It was that shit. I remember when when that shit came out and we went to the fucking
What the fuck is going on?
like McDonald's all the way in like northeast Philadelphia.
Oh, right.
Just saw bun rush them for their nuggets.
And that jackass broke my bottle of vodka.
Oh,
Ugh. So Sean Levy, big producer, definitely has a good number of hits under him. Now he might direct the next Avengers movie, but it all rests on his upcoming film, Deadpool and
Finally,
Wolverine.
finally got this shit to
Hey,
work. God damn it! I'm sorry. Like that was just.
I get it.
God damn it. But yeah, he's already got what Deadpool and Wolverine was crazy is one of my professors for the Deadpool and Wolverine movie actually was one of the marketers for the movie. And a lot of
Okay,
times the marketers get blamed for movies because, they use certain scenes that was in the movie or that
right.
was supposed to be used in the movie. And then, like, maybe on the editing floor, they cut it out in editing. And so a lot of people felt some kind of way. Will will feel some kind of way because it's like, why didn't y'all include that in there? And they deleted the scene.
And then you have movies that in the marketing give away too much of the damn movie.
I mean, if it's a bad movie, they gotta show the best parts to get people
No,
to watch.
but sometimes less is more.
I mean, of course. However, like, look at Madam Web. They didn't give us the full story on Madam
Oh
Web,
God,
and I mean,
I
they
already knew that was. I
probably
already knew
should
that's what.
have.
I already knew that was a shit show going in.
That's fair. Okay. Well, yeah,
Yeah,
because of the way they talked about it on press during press. So
yeah.
that's fair. That's totally fair. Totally fair.
But Sean Levy, he's already directed. He's directed Ryan Reynolds twice. He produced the Adam Project and Free Guy.
Oh,
Free Guy.
okay. The Adam Project. I fucked with that. That was great.
I like the Adam Project, and I love Free Guy. Free Guy said so much more about the video game industry than Ready Player One. But let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go to the next one.
How many more we got?
Just a
Just
few
a
more.
few.
Okay.
All right, so
We got three
we're
more.
we're coming on the weekend. Xbox Game Showcase is going to be happening this weekend. and I really don't know what to expect from them. Xbox has had a very not as productive year.
That's
I
a
It's
mean,
nice
just
way of saying it. But okay.
it's just been it's just been a lot of bad calls,
But
and
that's the same aggression we was giving Sony. These niggas fucking up. So we don't know what's coming next.
I mean,
because it
if
was
he's not
like
wrong,
y'all praise the
if he's
studio
not
that made your
wrong,
game Hi-Fi Rush, then just to fire that entire studio two
yeah.
days later.
I mean,
The fuck. Mhm.
it's a lot of weird shit going on right now in the
Yeah,
industry. It's several gaming studios have laid off a lot of their developers and shit, and it's really unfortunate and really sad.
shoot. We just finished broadcasting the Summer Games Fest, which was majority independent games.
And did you guys like see anything that you were interested in or something that you're interested in and that's coming out?
Nope.
Outlaws, Deer Boy, Phantom Blade, Wukong, uh
Well, Black Wukong. I'm with Wukong. I'm interested in it. But other than that, the only thing I can that's coming out within like the next year or so that I'm actually interested in playing is Monster Hunter Wilds. That's because
I figured
I
that's
have
what you were
nerd
gonna say.
aversion for hunting giant monsters. It's just the rush of it.
Ah, okay.
It's like, oh, you thought I was just one of these little small monsters and you was gonna swat me away like it was all nothing. Nah, be prepared to fight for your motherfucking life, nigga.
Just
I
Why
mean,
this little nigga hit so hard?
because I mean that's how he was built. You know what I'm saying? They don't want you thought it was gonna be easy.
you just be
No,
out here
no.
abusing the shit out of these animals.
I do. I fucking do. Which, Dara, the day that this episode of Geek Report comes out, I'm going to get back on streaming. And I am starting over Rise on my PS5. This time I'm actually. So, yeah, we're going to have a mad dash rush to fucking Monster Hunter Wilds.
All right,
The
let's
quest
go to the next one.
I wake.
Oh boy.
So, uh, Rocksteady, Warner Brothers Games flew over to Rocksteady to get a detailed report on why the Suicide Squad kills the Justice League failed. Now, guess how much money they lost on this game?
How much?
Guess.
Um. Well, how much money did it cost to produce? How much money have they put into it?
This game was in development for 6 years.
So we talking probably 100 million at least they spent on it. So they probably only made five.
They are in the hole $200 million.
Good lord. See, I knew they had to have crossed the three-digit, the three-digit threshold for sure.
Not that's.
Now, I don't know why they needed a detailed report because I could tell you right off the bat where you all went wrong.
Where did they go wrong?
Looter shooter.
Luda, what?
The second they made this a live action looter shooter with a horrible grinding scale. On
Not all
top of that,
games can be like live
this is a
service.
huh?
I said not all games can be live service.
On top of that, this is a game universe that we never really fully explored outside of Arkham, the Arkham
Mm.
games. So now our first venture into it, we're the Suicide Squad and we have to kill the Justice League. The story sounds good at first, but because it's a live service game, it all goes out the window at the end because you're just like, oh, so I have to do everything I just did all over again. Great.
Yeah, that's not.
They
Yeah,
shouldn't have
that's
made
not
this
fun.
one. So I would have been okay with this was like a two-part game.
It could have been a better driven game if it wasn't an obvious looter shooter where it's like, oh, everyone runs around with some type of gun and a little bit of transversal. Okay, cool. And you begin it with just the core four. They just made a fifth character available. If you were gonna do a game like this, you could at least give us a more open roster. Because there is a large roster for the Suicide Squad. It's
Mm.
kind of like Marvel. Remember Marvel Ultimate Alliance? They start you off with at least 12 characters to pick from, and as you work through the game, you can unlock like all 50.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah, listen, they had X-Men, Fantastic Four, uh, like yeah, it was a thing. It was
Oh
it was
okay.
cool. It was cool as shit. You could get Blade.
Oh, is it
Yeah,
Wesley Snipes blade or was it Sticky
yes, it
Fingers blade?
is.
It is
Actually,
Wesley
you
Snipes blade. Holy
there was
shit!
there was a different skin, so you could get Sticky Fingers as well, but nobody used Sticky Fingers.
I mean, nobody wants Sticky Fingers. Although he wasn't he wasn't the worst blade I've ever seen.
No, he wasn't the worst, but
It's just
wasn't
Wesley
good
Wesley
Snipes.
either.
Snipes is Wesley Snipes though, so those are big shoes to fill anyway. That's like trying to replace Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. It's not finna
Eh,
happen. It's not going to go over well.
depends.
Moving on.
Uh, yes. Pharrell, he's actually doing a biofilm about himself, but it's going to be a Lego movie.
I mean, I
And
guarantee
I
you it's
seen
going to
the
be a
trailer
musical.
for it. I seen the trailer for it, and okay, I'm
It
like, you know
looks
what?
interesting, but at the same time, ain't nobody asked for this.
But you know
Nobody,
what? For,
definitely nobody asked for it, but I feel like he wants his legacy to be immortalized forever in Lego. Maybe this is like his
Easily
childhood
multiple
dream.
plastic
Truly, like
pieces.
maybe he grew up playing with Legos.
That's true. I
I
ain't gonna
think
knock
it's
the man's
also
dream.
because he wants to tell a very visual, colorful story. So instead of doing weird, over the top visuals and effects with CGI like that, he would do a Lego animated movie.
Yeah, it's trying to. It's probably cheaper as well.
Possibly, probably, more than likely.
Because they're not doing realism. They're doing like low poly animation, so it's not like a whole lot. It's not super crazy like hyper realistic CG. This is like low poly shit.
I'm looking forward to it. Of course, there's a lot of cameos in it as well. It's literally him telling his life story through Legos, and it's one of those things. It definitely takes the bio movie in a different level to a different place.
Yeah, because now people are going to start thinking out the box as far as their biographies and their biopics.
Well, at least they didn't do Lego Get Rich or Die Trying.
Good lord.
What about a
Can we get a
Lego
Lego? Wait, can we
Lego
get a
8
Lego
Mile?
hustle and flow?
We run out here for a PO. We're trying to get this money
The
for the
funny
rent.
thing is, there's definitely a page that Legoizes scenes from movies and TV. I don't know the name of the page, but I know they're out there. I would love to see Hustle and Flow. Whoop
Hustle
that
and flow.
trick,
Lego
get him.
And
movie.
Whoop
if it's
that
if it's
trick.
is it
Whoop
bad? I'm
that trick,
thinking
get
about
him.
a time. I don't remember the name of it. I'm thinking about a scene from the Tyler Perry movies when he
Oh
said "fuck
Lord.
it" and he like backhanded and just snapped into fucking pieces, like with Gwen Stacy when she hit the fucking floor.
Oh, not Gwen. Oh, why you going to do that?
Jeez.
That's rough. That's pretty rough.
Damn,
Because
dude.
he needs to
For
know that he's
you,
the
that's a
worst
lot.
of Spider-Man.
Damn.
Horrible. Jeez.
Toby Maguire is the worst.
Hmm?
I'm not even Tobey Maguire just never looked like he was a high school student.
That's
No,
fair.
not talking. The
But
one
that,
that left.
but in his defense, a lot of folks in those high school scenes did not look like high school students.
No, more
The
like
the bully Flash literally looked like a 30-year-old with a fresh shave.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, hey, nobody asked for this, but it's coming out in October.
I'm here
And
for
it's
it,
gonna
but at
be
the
in
same time,
Lego
ain't nobody
form.
asked for this. But I'm
Yeah.
here for it. Last one.
Ah, this week, the man, the voice, the legend, Keith David. He had a birthday this week.
Hey.
If
He
you
Oh,
don't know who
what's
this
the
man
what's the
is, I
birthday?
don't know.
You're
Hmm?
a terrible, like, you are not a true fan of entertainment if you don't know who this man's voice, like, who this man is. You know who he is because at the end of the day, he's been your supervillain. He's been
He's
your
a
protagonist
superhero.
support. He's been a superhero. He's been just about everything, and even in live action. And my
A lot of
goodness,
folks
Keith
from
David.
TikTok might remember him as that one. Welcome to hell, motherfucker.
Yes, and of course, for my gamers who love Mass Effect, y'all already know that's Anderson.
Mhm.
he is now Zavala,
Right.
Commander Zavala, and I have to play more of the final shape so I can hear more of his voice. Yeah, but I don't know.
All right, we got to
That
sing the
really
birthday
still
song for him.
fresh.
No, I
I
want to
ain't seen
say
shit.
happy birthday
Uh,
to
I
you.
have what? Wait. All right, we'll sing. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
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 you.
you.
I know, right? Like them runs was crazy. I was like, yo, black people, us, our people.
One other birthday that just came up on my computer.
Mhm.
Robert Englund, the guy who plays Freddy Cougar. Huh.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm not giving happy birthday to that because that man scarred me my entire childhood. Fuck that guy. Sorry.
No. No. That I get it. I just I didn't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, happy birthday to him though.
And on that,
But fuck
niggas
you.
like niggas like happy birthday, but fuck you, don't touch me.
Right, exactly.
on that
Because
note, we
no.
have reached the end of the line.
Indeed.
well, looks like we're at the end. We're at the end of the rope. This is the end of the Geek Report for this week. We want to thank you guys for checking us out today. Tell us what you think in the comments section about what you liked, what you didn't like, and just your plain old 2 cents. I hope you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon so you can get
A
updated
thumbs up.
on
Share with your friends.
that too. Keep you updated on anything and everything Amerime Media. Demon Engine is always a pleasure. Queen Neek, it was great having you.
Yeah. Sorry. I need to. I do need to be more involved. I
Hey,
apologize.
listen, you're out here building something. I'm not going to give you crap for that.
Yeah, you are, but it's fine.
I am, but it's all in good fun. And we
Yeah.
hope you guys had a fun time with us today. We'll see you next time. See you.
Be
Peace.
well. Peace.